this out. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? All right. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you still hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay. Can you still hear me? All right. Can you hear me now? All right. Sorry about that. It's the way I have my recording studio set up. It needs I need to do it right is what I need. But yeah. Yeah, this is pure Bishop. Wait a minute. This is the third championship in a row. Is it it's the fourth one, right? Is it the fourth one with these guys? No one has the Cavs. Yeah, I got the Cavs winning. I'm taking the Cavs. I'm going with the Cavs, man. I'm going with the Cavs. Get everybody else. I'm riding with the Cavs. I'm going with the Cavs, man. I got a 5-1 bet with the Cavs. Let's go. I'm going with the Cavs. Screw it. It's a bad deal. It's a bad deal. It's a bad deal. And these guys know it's a bad deal. But you know what? This is what they wanted. This is what they wanted. This is what they got. They got a bunch of disgruntled fans who nobody really is. Nobody's like, yeah, I want to see this. This is what they wanted. Give people what they want. My back hurts. Oh my goodness. Warriors win probably in 5. 7. Shoot. Warriors in 4. 7. Shoot. Warriors in 4. Get that. I can't sit here with a straight face. You guys know me. You guys know me, man. When I think that somebody has a chance, I will. Let's go 2016 Cavs. Let's rock. Is that who we rock? I'm going Cavs, man. I'm going all in. I'm going. Man, I'm going. Y'all ain't going to hate on. I'm going Cavs. I'm going in, man. I'm going Cavs all the way. KJ really is far too much. I'm going Cavs, bro. That's it. Everybody else can forget it, man. I don't care what nobody say. Curry's going down. You're going down, Curry. You're going down. I'm not giving these guys a free pass. You're going down, Stephen. Des needs to be the coach. She got a whole game plan. I'm going with Cavs, man. Ain't nothing gonna hold me down. Ain't nothing gonna oh no. You got to keep on moving. That was a plan for Golden State. Yeah, he did. He said he knew he was facing. Well, no. Well, okay. So I feel you. If anybody's getting hurt, it's Curry, right? But that's because Curry already has a pre-existing injury, so it's easy to digest him getting hurt. So okay. I was gonna be like, well, but then I'm like, wait a minute, Clay was hurt this year too. So if you want to slow them down, if you want to start taking them out, then you start messing with Curry and Durant. But if you want to slow them down, you go after Clay. You go after Clay, and then next you go after Green to keep your ratings up because Curry's still there. Then you go after Curry. He's like that's usually the way they do it. They go after Green first, then they go after Curry. They don't usually mess with Clay, but this year they mess with him, which was odd to me. A little odd for me that they start messing with Clay of all people. They know what's up. Well, that's not going to be hard. All he has to do is bust a couple threes from the outside, and that's it. Golden State Warrior all day. It's not. Miller, my nemesis. Miller, it's you again. How dare you, Miller? Miller got me for $10 yesterday. You know what? I don't have an answer for you. That's a good answer. See, Dez is thinking like the majority of us, why would they let Golden State win again? But I'm going with the Cavs, you guys. I am. I'm riding with the Cavs. I'm going with the Cavs. I was wrong. I was wrong that they got in, but I'm still going to ride with the Cavs. I just am. I know it don't look right or seem right, but that's what I'm going with. Okay. I had them at the beginning of the year. I'm sticking with them. So. Did you see what James Harden said? Did you see what James Harden said? Oh, yeah, it's all scripted. James Harden was like, yo, it was fixed for them to win by the refs. Hell yeah, James Harden went in on him. I was like, oh, James, what you doing, James? What is you doing? What you doing? What you gonna say, James? You know they just paid you what, 221 mil, James. You better keep your trap shut before they Aisha Curry you. You better get up all that time, thing. Get going home, take your money and going home. All the new cars you got, gold chains. James, that don't come for free. That ain't free money, James Harden. You better shut your trap. It is what it is, James. Yeah. Right. Act like you ain't got no part of this, James. Well, I'll tell you what, it'll be the greatest year LeBron has ever had. That is crazy. You know what that sounds like? The 2016 Raptors. It sounds like the 2016 Raptors missing 11 straight foul shots. That's what it sounds like to me. Or it sounds like the Raptors against the Cavs in any playoffs. That's what it sounds like. If anybody should be complaining, it should be Victor Oladipo. Because they barely scraped by the Pacers. They completely wiped out. I mean, they made the Raptors look like they don't even belong on a basketball court. You know, they had a little bit of mercy on the Celtics, but you know, there's a lot of teams that, you know, can go ahead and go in and be like, hey, something ain't right here. How are we the number 1 seed in the conference? We're the number 3 seed overall, and we get beat by like the number 7 seed overall. Get out of here. Like completely wiped out. Like we didn't even stand a chance. No, I'm not having that. Yeah. Why keep shooting? The game was worse than things versus the Lakers in 2002. No calls were. It completely burned me out once I heard about it. I was just like, I don't even want to make no videos about it, but I am because you guys will watch it. I was like, oh, this took all the wind out of my sails. But I had somebody comment on my Matt Ryan Super Bowl from 2 years ago. So I will be doing a lot of makeup videos. Just ignore them if we've already talked about it. It's for the people to come on my channel in the future. You know what I mean? So I'll be starting to do, I actually have one now, but the game last night, I haven't done that. So you guys are going to see, you know, game 6 and all that, or game 7. Then you'll see the Kevin Love injury, and I'll probably go over the CP3 injury, just stuff we've already talked about. You believe I was right about Houston winning, but I think they, right, they keyed in on me. Did they key in on me? Did the powers that be? Don't it feel like that? Oh my goodness. Okay, for 3-0 and then come back. If they went down 3-0 and came back, yeah, I like your comments. Well, I read everybody's comments just in case you're new around here. I try to, but I'm looking at your comments on my phone because I'm listening to a beat I'm making right now. So this is how I'm watching your comments, and I can barely see everything. But I'm also producing a beat right now. because I do that too. I do a lot of different stuff. This way I can do 2, 3 things at one time. What beats you make? I don't know if you guys will hear this because we're already having some sound issues, which I don't understand. All right. I just make beats for the fun of it. I'll put my SoundCloud up. But let me see if you guys can hear this. It's going to play. But a lot of times, you guys, I'm on for like 3 hours. So just chatting it up because it's what I feel like doing. So while I'm doing this, I do my homework, make beats. I do all kind of stuff. So you know what? I found out the class doesn't start till tomorrow. Well, it started Monday, but it was a holiday. Thank you, Dad. Thanks for asking. So you think Warriors will win the home first 2 games? Okay. Yeah, it'll probably be something dramatic like that. It'll be dramatic. Started making this morning, so I'm nowhere near done with it. You guys can hear that, right? Okay, so I'll plug my headphones back in so I can, yeah. So, you know, I just mess around with it, with beats and stuff like that. It's fun. And then I put them on my SoundCloud and people listen to them. And every now and then somebody will ask me to make one. But if you really want to hear it, listen to it with headphones on. Because there's some bass drops in here. There's an 808 in here. I never met a Tone, you ever meet an Albanian? If I did, I didn't know it. An Albanian? I met a lot of people from different countries, but Albania? I don't believe so. Well, that's a first for everything, right? Yeah. I don't believe I've ever met anybody from. Yeah, if I did, I didn't know it. I wouldn't mind meeting. I like meeting people from different places. You know, I'm ex-military, so I did my stint of traveling, and you know, you go to some countries and you meet people who, of course, are not from that country, and it's just Eastern Europe. Okay, close to Italy. Oh, okay. You ever met a Sudanese? I probably have met a Sudanese before because they're all up in America. According to Utah, why didn't the Rockets win? Here we go. According to me, why didn't the Rockets win? Okay. You're a good dude, so I believe you're serious. You're not trolling me. All right. So I didn't watch the game. I kind of listened to it through you guys. Here's the only reason why I could imagine that they would want to do this. One, because there's a lot of people talking about it's rigged. And so a lot of people look, when I did this right here for the $25 gift card, the majority of the people said Cavs and Rockets. Now, if you were doing a statistic, if you were taking this cluster of information, just this here, that I did before the playoffs started, and you took this information and you used it on a wide base scenario, and you said, you know what? There are 20 people out of 25 people who picked Cavs and Rockets. So if you took that and you spread it all over America and or took the NBA, audience on a wide view and said, you know what? 85 to 90% people think that the Rockets are going to be in the finals. And you had control over that, would you or would you not switch that up? So it isn't just us saying it. It's a bunch of people saying it. All right? And these are a bunch of random people who never met each other on one guy's YouTube channel. So I'm thinking either they're listening to a lot of what's going on, and I know they are. They listen to their fans a lot because now you're tuned into fans 24/7 with the Twitterverse and all of this. So everybody has an opinion. So they they use data mining on us for healthcare, for ads, and for everything. So they know exactly what we're thinking because, we talk about it. They get this information and they're just like, 90% of the people think the Rockets are going to go. So there's that. And then there's the simple fact that some people would say the Warriors against the Rockets, it's hard to say that the Rockets can beat the Warriors. It's just hard. Yeah, that's just hard to do. And then you have the ratings. Steph Curry is their boy. All right? He's their boy. He's already won a championship. Although we would rather see James Harden play. Oh, okay, here, listen to this. We would rather see James Harden, MVP, go up against possible MVP. That's what we wanted to see. All right? Now, what ratings would be higher? MVP up against MVP, even though one is from Houston and the other is the Cavs? Who do you think is going to win that game? If I ask that every day for a week on here, every single one of you would say the Cavs are going to win. Everybody would say that. They'd be like, Cavs are going to win, hands down. That would be it. It's like, Cavs are going to win. But when you throw, the Warriors in there, who do you think is going to win? Warriors, hands down. Okay, now when you look at that, what ratings are going to go up higher if LeBron wins? If LeBron beats Houston, are the ratings going to be higher than if LeBron beats the Warriors? Answer, if LeBron beat the Warriors, the ratings are going to go higher. Right? Do you think? All right. Trying to keep up with you guys. Let me switch over so I can read. My family is Sudanese. Cavs in 7. Yeah, there's all this talk about Michael Jordan and all of this. It's the first time old boy has played all his games. Heat more. So y'all think the NBA ready to dead the convo versus heated up more? Now ESPN has said also in other endless. Well, that conversation is definitely heating up. And if LeBron takes this one, oh my goodness, that conversation is going to be off the chain. But LeBron would have to get Defensive Player of the Year, and he would have to win 2 more titles, which is possible. Yeah, it was a wrap. Do you think of all of a sudden the lights of J.R. Smith, Kevin Love, Rodney Hood, Jordan Clarkson will show up? Yes, I do. And listen, I'm going to tell you guys something. I think in the first 2 games, you're going to see, I think in the first 2 games, you're going to see it's almost going to look like they're just warming up. Then there's going to be all this talk about how terrible yada, yada, yada is and how it's going to be a sweep. And when you start hearing stuff like it's going to be a sweep, then you're going to see a mass turnaround. This is just what I think. And I'm doing this. This is the way I think for the ratings. So this is not a sure thing in my head. I knew the Cavs were going to go to the finals. That was sure in my head. I was a little skeptical about Houston, but I was like, yeah, let's go Houston because it would just make sense, so the Cavs can have an easier road. But that didn't happen. But now that the Cavs are in, I'm like, if I took the scenario that the Cavs win, I'm going to take the scenario that there is going to be plenty of people who are going to foul out. Listen, that whole thing with Klay Thompson almost fouling out in the first 13 minutes, I mean, that right there is a very real scenario. Take him out of the game. Give Steph Curry a technical foul. See how they play against, Green, and Durant as the only 2 superstars on the floor. You know what I'm saying? See how that happens. Slow him down some kind of way. Hit him in the 3rd quarter with the tech. You know what I'm saying? Just do stuff like that. And we've seen this. We saw this in 2016. That's what they did. Okay? So I'm telling you, like, is it possible for Cleveland to win? Yeah. But do I think that they have a harder road? Yeah. But would the ratings go up higher if they did? That's the only reason I could see Golden State being here. So the ratings can go sky freaking high. And they can get their money. They can get their money. They got both players that they want in there. They want to get their money. So it's just like, okay, people are seeing this. They're bored with it. They really don't want to see it. But nonetheless, the anticipation, you know what I'm saying? They already got Dez on the hook. They got Dez because she's like, oh, this is going to be terrible. But what if Cleveland went up 2 games? What would Dez? See, Dez is the anxiety meter. That's who Dez is on this channel. She's the anxiety. She's the anxiety, meter of the populace. She controls the anxiety in the room, and it stands for the populace. Okay. Now, so when I'm listening to Dez, I'm like, Dez, relax. It'll be okay this time, the 3rd. And Dez is like, oh no, it looks bad. Yada yada yada. I think that millions of people are doing the same thing in my head. So I take, that one person, I'm just like, a lot of people are thinking like this. And there's a lot of people I do that to in here. I'm just going towards her lane because she's really good at going, oh, this is it's bad. And sometimes she's right. Oh, it's over. You know what I mean? So you take that information, it's statistics, is what it is. You take the information of one person, you go, I wonder how many people who are watching this are thinking the same thing. And then you try to gauge yourself around that and say, yeah, it's a bad deal. It's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? And that's also how, if you were going to bet, that you would bet. You would take what the people are saying, because I don't watch the games. And then you go, I'll take this team. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think the only way Cleveland's going to win is if they get a lot of referee help. Des, DES, is if yeah, and she's the sensitive meter. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes she's like, and I'm just like, oh, Des, just chill, it'll be okay. And then it's okay. And then sometimes she's right on the button. She's just like, oh, this is not gonna work. But nonetheless, because she's like that, and because people who are like that who watch the game, you know, those people can be manipulated as far as the game, as far as their feelings towards the game. So what if you had, you know, 10 million people, however many people watching the game, and they were into the game to the point, like you see people smash the TV, like she ain't, like I'm not saying that's her. I'm saying there's people who take it to smash their TV and do all that kind of stuff, like those people, diehard fans, and you know, out there acting crazy. You got those people out there. So let's just say you got those people out there and they're Cleveland and or LeBron James fans, not necessarily Cleveland fans, but they're LeBron James fans. They want to see him win. How do you think they feel right now? They're just like, oh, this is not going to happen. They feel bad. They feel terrible. But what if Cleveland goes up 2 games? How do you think those people will feel if Cleveland goes up 2 games? How do you think they feel? The people who are the not casual watchers, but the people who are emotionally tied to these games. How do you think they're gonna feel? You know what I'm saying? It's some gematria, Des. Those people are going to feel better. Their anxiety is going to be lifted. Their spirits are going to be lifted up, and they're going to want to stay tuned to the game more. They're going to want to watch even more. But if you let Cleveland go down, if you let Cleveland lose like 2-3 games straight, your ratings are going to just. So you know what? Game 1 goes to Cleveland. I'm just throwing that out there. Game 1, Cleveland. Here it is. Game 1 goes to Cleveland. Yeah. Yeah, if LeBron wins, he's a GOAT. But you see what I mean? See how they can play with the people who are so emotionally tied to either LBJ or Cleveland? They can really manipulate them. They can really, you know, they were doing it all through the playoffs. Oh my goodness. The Pacers, you know, in Game 7, it was just like the Pacers in Game 7. You guys are worried about the Pacers in Game 7, the first round. You guys ain't been paying attention for the last, I don't know how many years. The Pacers in Game 7? Come on now. Come on. It's like, come on now. Yeah, it's gematria, you guys. And it's DES, not DEV. It's gematria. Oh, yes, you will. I'm just saying, you guys got to look at it. Yeah, he'll watch again. Just because he said that. I'll never watch this again. He'll be right back. It's a relationship. It's an emotional tie that you have. It's just hard to break away from. Not for me, because I never had an emotional tie to basketball. So I stopped watching it. But the LeBron script is necessary. You know what? But you was watching it when Jordan was scripted. Did you say if Jordan wins another championship, I'm not going to watch this anymore? You was watching it then. It was scripted. It's just that a lot of people wasn't talking about it was scripted. Now you got more people who are out here boldly talking about it scripted. It was scripted back then, bro. What about when Bill Russell went to 13 championships, 11 straight? Was it scripted then? Yeah. Watching it then, I'm just saying. People was watching it then. It's been scripted. You know what I'm saying? There's been flies in the soup, bro. You just been eating them. There you go, Des. There you go. There you go, Des. There you go, Des. It's the picture. It's the narrative. It's the ratings, guys. What is the better narrative? LeBron James beats Houston or LeBron James beats, the Warriors? What's the better narrative? I mean, how much more respect if he beat the Warriors, who trounced him last year? How much more respect would you give him this year after he's done all that? But if he went up against the Rockets, it's just like, yeah. Just saying. What's going on, Earl? Yeah, well, we're trying to figure that out, Brother Earl. Everybody say hello to Brother Earl. We're trying to figure that out, Brother Earl. When you were born, your mom should have named you Brother Earl instead of just Earl. It should have been Brother Earl Joyner. What's your name is Brother Earl Joyner? Earl just sounds like brother should be before it. It just sounds like a cool name. Brother Earl Joyner. I'm messing with you. But anyway, Brother Earl, yeah, we're trying to figure it out. So what we're trying to do is be as hopeful. We're trying to be hopeful. And we're just trying to figure out the scenarios. Because let's not act like Cleveland's never beat them before. Okay? Yeah, like it ain't as sexy. I'm sorry. It's just not as, the hype just isn't there. I mean, people are disappointed. They are. But nonetheless, I'm telling you, they're really going to play what you got. It's not going to be like last year. I just can't see them wiping them off the map. Especially after we seen what they did with the Rockets. It's like, you guys let the Rockets to Game 7? No. And we know Cleveland's better than the Rockets. There's no way you're gonna 5-1 Cleveland just like you did to the Spurs. That's not happening. I can't see that. Yeah, it's gonna be like the Boston series. Yeah, I know. My Houston pick was dead. I know. But I really didn't care about Houston as much as I care about Bron. I was really hoping for Houston, and it just didn't happen. So here we are. We hope so, Ray Kane. That's what I'm saying. See, they prefaced us for a beatable Warriors. That's what they did. They were just like, if we do certain stuff with the Rockets, make them, we can throw a little Achilles heel in there, even though I'm not sure what the Achilles heel is. I'm really not. Maybe a hurt Curry, a hurt Clay, Iguodala out. That makes a difference. You got a hurt Curry, a hurt Clay, and Iguodala out. If you, okay, let's think about it like this. Let's think about it like this. Curry got injured by his own player. I mean, like, you guys want to go deep? Okay, let's go zero dark 30 on him. Okay, let's go Clockwork Orange on him. I mean, if you guys really want to go deep, you want to go there. Curry got hurt by his own player. Who is, was it Zaza who hurt him? This was the same person who earlier in the year tried to hurt the player from OKC. What's his name again? Star player from OKC. He tried to fall on his legs. I think that was the same player. Zaza tried to hurt Russell Westbrook. Zaza is the same player who hurt Kawhi Leonard, who hasn't returned back to basketball. I mean, am I right? Is that who he got hurt by? Somebody help me out. All right, guys. Like, you have power better to believe that the NBA watches your. I mean, was that the guy who hurt him? Okay, so if I'm right, and that's the guy who hurt him, why couldn't he do it again? Did you guys see the play where Steph Curry got hurt? Why couldn't this happen again? Okay, why couldn't they set that up again? Did you see that play? I was like, why is he still laying on the ground? I even made a video about it. Yo, I'm telling you, do not be surprised if you see the same injury happen. It's the same play. Don't be surprised. Listen, when Steph Curry got hurt, Zaza didn't even care. This dude is an assassin. That's what he does. Okay? Like, listen, there are so many ways to take a player out. You know what I mean? And just completely fake the funk. And the player's not really hurt. They're just taken out of the scenario. I'm talking about permanently. I'm talking about temporarily. I'm talking about the defense doing freaky stuff. But if you really want to listen, if you really want to give Cleveland a chance, knock Steph Curry out in the third game with the same play. Just take him out. Look. Take Steph Curry out in game 3, right? Let's say Cleveland goes up 1 game. Second game, the Warriors go up. Third game in the third quarter, the Warriors are winning. Steph Curry goes out. Right? He's out. It's questionable whether he's coming back, right? Looks like the same injury, but we're not sure. All kind of hyperbole goes up, right? But are y'all with me? Y'all with me though? Stay with me. All right. So, boom. Steph Curry sits down for the rest of the game. Warriors lose. All right? Boom. The next game, Cleveland wins. So Cleveland is up 3. Warriors 1. The next game, guess who gets hurt? The next game, this is 3-1. The next game is game 5. Who gets hurt in game 5? I'm going to see if y'all with me. Who gets hurt in game 5? If you're making it interesting. It's 3-1 now. Cleveland's up 3, Warriors 1. Who gets hurt in game 5? I'm going to see if y'all been paying attention. No, he's already out. Remember, Steph got out in game 3. He went out in game 4 in the fourth quarter. Who's out? Who goes out in game 5? Nope. Kevin Love. Kevin Love goes out in game 5 with a temporary injury, just like Steph Curry. CP3, right? Kevin Love goes out in game 5. Now you tell me it wouldn't heat up from there. Steph Curry's out. Steph Curry's out. We know Green is going to catch a tech at some time in the game, but we don't know when Steph is coming back. See, it's a different type of injury. Yes, now you see what I'm talking about. See, there's the injuries where you don't know if they're coming back. And then there's like what happened to CP3 is, I don't know if he's going to play. They led us all the way up until the game, and they wouldn't tell us if he was playing or not. You know what I'm saying? And they built that whole thing up. It's questionable. It's this. It's that. It's just like, y'all not going to play CP3. Y'all not going to play him. So who you got? You got Kevin Love goes out with a questionable injury in game 5. Boom. He goes out at the end of game 5, towards the end of game 5. Game 6, Warriors win. Now you have 3 on, I'm sorry, game 5, Warriors win. Game 6, Warriors win because everybody's blaming it on Kevin Love. Then game 7, you have the barn burner. You have maybe Steph Curry, maybe Durant gets sit down or something like that. But you can't see the thing about the Warriors is you can't sit one person down and beat the Warriors. It just doesn't work like that. You have to sit more than one person down because we already seen it. They already displayed that to us. They beat the crap out of Cleveland 5-1. They sat down Curry. They slowed Curry down and they slowed Durant down. It just didn't make a difference. So you have to sit more than one person down. So somebody else, you have to analyze it, Nazik. You have to think, because that's how they're thinking about you. They analyze you. Google gets your information. You think they don't have this information? If you think you're just a person just watching these games, tuning in, and then, having all these opinions about who's going to do what on the Twitterverse, if you don't think that they're getting this information, you're fooling yourself. You are a statistic to them. I don't know about embarrassed by LeBron, but KD can definitely get beat. Just might not play. Did he play in the last game of the Rockets? Did Iggy play in the last game of the Rockets? You can't sit one of those guys down and beat them. It just doesn't. He's fake, but he's the one that carries the ratings. Well, Des, this is the fun of it. You don't know until it's over. You don't know until it's over, Des. Of course it sounds good. It's part of the game. This channel, when we're talking about sports, we are now part of the system. We are incorporated into the system. We throw out conjecture and hyperbole, guesstimations and hypothesis, and then you wait to see what comes out the petri dish. That's just how it works. Well, it'll probably be KD. Whose knee is hurt? Whose knee is hurt? Oh my goodness, you can't put Curry on LeBron. That's a terrible matchup. Oh, okay, Iggy. Yeah, see, I don't think Iggy's coming back. But don't quote me on that. I just don't think he's coming back. But you have to have another injured player. Somebody's going down. Somebody's going down in the third quarter of the fourth game. It's going to happen. Everything usually happens in the third and fourth game. This is why I don't really care about the first and second game. People ask me, who's going to win? I'm just like, I'll throw something out there. But in the third and fourth game, I'm just like, oh, these guys got to win if they want this scenario. I don't think he's coming back. I don't think he's coming back. Hey, how you doing, Fatima? Fatima in the house. Well, Fatima, it's already looking bad. I mean, Fatima, just think about this. What if they did to them what they did last year? See, that's what everybody's thinking, and I just don't think that's going to happen. I cannot see that happening. I'm just not buying that. You want to talk about losing some money? You want to lose some money? Do that. Take them out 5-1 like you did before. Don't, like, it'll be all bad. Back. You don't know. We don't know anything. We only know what we know. We only know what they present us. I say he gets his GOAT status this year. That's how hopeful I am. That's where I'm going with it. I'm going with GOAT status. I'm going to stick to that. That's where I'm at. I'm going with GOAT status. Right, is that's what we at. Yeah, all that Space Jam stuff. Oh, I was disappointed, Des. And listen, this is like, okay, let me say this. Earlier in the playoffs, when they were cutting the game sevens and going to like game fives, I was like, what's going on here? Like, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? They're making some changes. And then I had to start thinking, why would they do this? And LeBron talking about he's tired, he's getting older. I think that makes sense. So that's what happened to me last night. That's what happened to me last night, Des. I had to, whenever they do something that's unexpected, I start to go, why? Because I'll be doing this, next year too. So then I take the information I have from, what happened and go, this is who I think is going to win. So I haven't lost a final yet. I'm 2 for 2 in the finals of basketball. I'm 1 for 1 in football. And I'm 0 for 1 in baseball, but that was kind of a flight by night thing because I don't know anything about baseball. Gabriel. Listen, when I pick a team at the beginning of the year, win, lose, or draw, I stick to that team. And I chose Cleveland, so I'm just going to stay with Cleveland. That's just where I'm at. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll take the beat down. Wrong or wrong. But I was exasperated yesterday. I was like, oh man, I gotta rethink what I'm doing here. I don't think he's gonna be close to his dad's height. Why did I pick Cleveland? Because of the ratings that LeBron James brings. Because of his contract for the last 2 years. Because of all the tomfoolery that they went through at the beginning of the year, towards the middle of the year, because of the trade clause. And some of the things that LeBron was saying. I was just like, you're playing us. And I know you're playing us. So I choose you. But I actually chose him because before all that started, I chose him at the end of last year, at the end of the championships last year. And I made a video of it, just to timestamp it. And I was like, he's going to win next year. And that was just that. So I chose him before, it all started. Okay. His mom is short too, right? So Savannah is probably taller than his mom. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay. He's what, 12, 13 right now? Huh. A mini documentary. Huh. Made by ESPN. I'm hungry. LeBron James. Here's a good question. How many more is he? Oh, okay, so Bron said he was tired, right? Bron said he was tired, but this is the first year he played 82 games. So, okay, think about this, guys. Remember Skip Bayless was talking about LeBron James doesn't play all his games, but Michael Jordan did. Remember that? And then people got into, oh, Desiree. Desiree. Yeah, we all did. I was on that bandwagon. I'm sticking with Cavs. My Cash App. Let's go. You got Cavs? I'm sticking with Cavs. But all my bets are already in. I lost $35 yesterday. I won $110 that I'll never see. Both guys, these guys said they're not going to pay me. And I still have $10 out there. I still got like $10, $25 out there somewhere, so I'm good. Cavs in 7. Yep. Make the music with your mouthpiece. It's a bad habit to keep that in my head. In my head. Zombies. I like the Cranberries. And Atlantis Morissette. I don't believe that you should give your heart to anyone. Wear it out. You live, you learn, you breathe, you learn, you live, you learn. I don't believe that you should give your love to anyone. You can't stop Curry. They've been saying stuff about Houston. What? That's crazy. What up, PJ? They've been talking stuff about him? That's not cool. Something unexpected will happen. There you go. Something totally asinine, totally unacceptable, but it'll be accepted. It's going to be a total what in the world moment. Who, me? Did I lose some money last night? Yeah, I lost some money last night. sure did lose some money last night. But I had already won some money, so I was okay. You live. You live. Yeah, he lost 350 last night. Yeah, man. That's a lot of bread. That's a lot of bread. Fuck. I hated that much bread. I broke ass. No, I can't be losing no money like that. Oh boy. Don't hurt me like that. Mm-mm. Don't do it to me. Ain't nothing gonna break a man's stride. Oh boy, we're not going there with the races, are we? If we're gonna talk about race, let's be respectful. Let's please be respectful because there are all kind of races on chat right now, and I appreciate all of you. So let's just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Let's just be careful. That's all I'm saying. I appreciate every single one of you. I don't care where you're from, I don't care what your background is. I really don't. Please be respectful. That's all I'm asking. Ain't nothing going through my brain. Oh no. We are all people. I'm gonna down. Now you're feeling my cake. What does that mean? Ain't nothing gonna break my strain. Got to keep on moving. I'm living in one time. Oh no. What does that mean? Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Man, you're feeling cocky. I like the way everybody gets on here and chats it up. I think that's cool. Good stuff. What does that mean? Ain't if you don't pick up my brain. I'm gonna put me down. But no, I got to keep on moving. And I'm gonna pick up my strain. Oh, get stuff up. Oh, no, buddy. There's no pause in the game, buddy. No, ain't no pause in the game, buddy. Resume game, you lose. I don't care about your issues, bro. I don't give not one damn about your issues. Let's go down even further. That punk ass guy out of there. Get that guy out. And you can't make anything. Nope, somebody said something derogatory. Well, we're not saying anything derogatory, are we? Because I don't do derogatory. NBA is rigged. Please watch your language, Hugo. I appreciate you, Big Sarah, but please watch language. Yeah, I rebuke any 666 talk. We're not doing none of that. Oh, okay. Gematria, I understand that. None of that crazy talk. Matthew Wilder. Who's Matthew Wilder? No, we're not doing no devil talk. We're not doing none of that. I don't find it crazy that the odds are high against the Cavs. I think that's the way it's supposed to be. Yo, I got to go. Bye. Okay, talk to you later. I smell a major injury too. I'm talking to you guys on my phone. Four rings isn't enough for him. Yeah, but it's four rings is not enough. But he got 3 rings, and they're already talking about him being the GOAT. Oh, ain't nothing gonna become my strength. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. Oh no. That's the way the Cavs are thinking right now. I got to keep on moving. Was he a one-hit wonder, Matthew Wilder? But now you're feeling cocky. What does that mean? She said. Last night I had the strangest dream. Took a little sub up to China. Yo, guys, last night I had a crazy dream. Yo, I ain't gonna start talking about my dream. Y'all want to talk about basketball? I'm not even gonna do it. You said you had to get your laundry clean. What does that mean? She said. My pain, I'm gonna hold me down. I know I'm moving my pain. Everyone already saying they will call him GOAT. Yeah, Bill Russell. Yeah, Bill Russell has 11. There are too many stars in the NBA. There's about 10 of them. Oh, you funny. I'm funny. Please watch the language, but thank you. I'm just very animated. Very much so. I had the craziest dream last night. I ain't going to do it because y'all ain't going to stay if I start talking about my dream. It was crazy though. Oh my goodness, it was so out there. I was like, what? And you guys, I don't do drugs. I could see if I did drugs. I don't do none of that crazy stuff. Something's wrong. Something's definitely wrong. I don't do drugs. I don't got no kind of crazy habits. But yo, last night was just too much, man. It was too much. What does that mean? I'm a little animated, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm animated. I'm kind of sorry I'm animated. I'm animated. But I'm old. I can be animated. You can be old and animated and acceptable. See, there's a trick to that, you guys. When you wear your glasses like this, that means you're old. I mean, you don't really care about anybody's opinion. You don't. You're like, look at me. I wear my glasses like this. Do you think I care about what you got to say? Come on, give it a shot. No, you don't think so? Because you're right. I don't. I'm saying. On and on we laugh like kids, thinking about the things we did, and then you made me promises, knowing I believe, promises. The second time around. I love that music. It was good. Thompson twins. I have a picture into my wall. Image of you and of me, and we're laughing and loving it all. Look at our life now. Tattered and torn. Both of us fighting the light and the tears, and we cry until dawn. Hold me now. Oh my God. Yeah, the Thompson twins. Stay with me. If you know it, sing along. Let love and start. Let love. Oh, y'all know it. I'm too old. Okay, I get it. All right, I'll stop singing. I'm too old. You say I'm a dreamer. We're two of a kind. Both of us searching for some perfect world we know we'll never find. Sounds like he's talking to the girl like right here. Both of us searching for some perfect world we know we'll never find. So perhaps I should leave here. Yeah, go far away. But you know, if I do, you know, this is just one of those games that we play. Oh. Hold me now. Want my heart. Stay with me. Let love and start. Let love. Oh. You ask if I love you. do? What did I say? Know that I do it. This is just one of those games that we play. What's the biggest sweep under the rug, KD? Celtics got robbed. Please. Well, I tell you what, it ain't going to game 5 and that's over. So I sing you a new song. The only one left is 4. Man, if it is a game 4, ooh, please don't cry anymore. And I'm asking forgiveness still. I just don't know what I'm asking it for. Oh, 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 yeah. You know, the Thompson twins were 3 people. One of them was a white male. The other one was a white woman. And guess what color and race the other one was? Just take a stab at it. Just take a stab at it. The third guy in the Thompson twins, what did he look like? 1, it was a guy. And 2, it was a black guy. So it's like, wait, what? What happened? How are you guys twins? Wait, did I miss something? The NBA is fixed. We got some people on here who don't believe the NBA is fixed. We got some chaps on here who don't believe the NBA is fixed. Oh, yeah, don't you? Well, it is. It's fixed. But the good thing about the NBA being fixed, being that it's fixed, you know the good thing about it is, you know that it's fixed. Now you are in the know. If you didn't know the NBA was fixed, now you do. Wonder how many people were disappointed when they found out that the NBA was fixed. How many people went, no, 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 it can't be. You bastards, you blew it all up. You blew it. You money goons, you blew it all up. You blew it all up. I know. It's fixed now. It's like, yeah, goofball, it's been fixed. Sorry about your luck, pal, but yeah, you've been bamboozled, hoodwinked. NBA's been fixed. What's going on, Ward? See, we got a family. Oh my goodness, I'm just a little emotional right now because my family doesn't talk to me, and I didn't feel special. That's a bit I got family now. Yep. I did feel some kind of special that I got family now. Oh my God, I'm telling every time Javier has won the championship, So has LeBron. Oh, really? And every time they lost, ooh, that's interesting. Cavs won the 7th, Father's Day, aka the real King James' birthday. Oh, look at you. Hey, Brady's kid. Was Brady married before he had the first kid? Because I'm curious about that. Because wasn't there like a whole scandal thing going on about that? Like, is that Brady's? I mean, did he have that kid with like a cheerleader or something? I mean, what is the split with that? What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? It's Thomas Brady. With his cheating self. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Oh, Thomas. Oh, what I've been up to, man. I just been chilling, bro. Getting ready for tomorrow. I have a math class tomorrow, and then my other class starts. Brooke sounds like a gematria guy, doesn't he? Does. And then that's what I've been up to. So preparing for this class that I have to pass, because if I don't, it is my ass, and I'll be in big trouble. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? You bastard. Oh, that's what I get. Take them up. Yes. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? I've just been chilling, getting ready for my classes. What I do, man, I chill most of the time because my back is hurting. I'm in some pain, bro. Sometimes I don't even leave the house. Be like, I ain't going nowhere. It'd be nice outside, and I don't go nowhere. Gary the numbers guy. It's Gary the numbers guy. You guys believe in Gary? What did Gary say this year? It's Gary the numbers guy. Gary said that it's gonna snow in Christmas. Thanks, Gary. You know what else Gary said? Gary said bologna sandwiches are not really bologna. It's Gary's the numbers guy. You know what else Gary said? Gary said 1 + 1 plus 1 equals 3. Oh, he's the son of Gary. Gary, the numbers guy. Gary, can I call you Gare? Get out of here. Gary. Out of here. Gary, the numbers guy. What the hooey? Gary, Gare. Come on, Gare. Gary, here. Also said LeBron is going to the Knicks. I did say LeBron. Wait a minute. You guys are talking about me now. Okay. No, he's talking about Gary. Tom said Cavs will get swept. You guys are talking about Tony Tell It Like It Is. Tony, you tripping, dog. I'm just, yeah, I'm kind of tripping, but, you know, I can do that because it's YouTube. So he has the Rockets. Wait. You talking about me or Tony Tell It Like It Is? He has the Rockets. I had the Rockets going. You guys talking about me or are you talking about Tony Tell It Like It Is? Because he didn't have the Rockets. Are you betting on these finals? Me? Am I betting on the finals? Yeah, I have a bet on the finals. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm falling off. Well, think what you want. I'm 2-0 for the finals. So if that's falling off, okay. Yeah, I told you I was animated, Zach. So yeah, I'm a little out there. You notice how nobody else is noticing that but you? Everybody else is like, yeah, this is what he does. It's what I do, man. Oh, Tony, Tell It Like It Is said Cavs will get swept. Who do you think winning? Who do I think's winning? Okay. I'm going with Cavs, but, you know, because of the ratings. There you go. Me and Ward are on the same page. Everybody was thrown off last night. Doubt it would be a sweep at Daz. Yeah, I'm not going for sweep. Tony Tell It Like It Is. Well, he's well, Tony Tell It Like It Is has the Warriors. And he just posted last night. So heck yeah, bring the headband back. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Demarion. Well, one of us is going to look bad at the end of the series. Both of us had two wrong picks. I said the Rockets are going to go. He said that Cleveland wasn't going to go. So both of us got some wrong popping off. Just want to say that. That's why you don't clown folk who when you get something right, you don't be like, oh, you dead. Don't do that. Because your turn is coming up next. Tony, you said LeBron is going for a repeat. Tony said. Tony. When you guys say Tony, I assume that you're talking about Tony Tell It Like It Is. So, okay. He said he's going for a three-peat in New York. So, yeah. Tony, tell it like it is. Is. I like the Tonester. Even though he got on my channel and said cut the crap, and then he lost. So he's supposed to be a subscriber to my channel for a year because we had a bet and he lost, but I don't think he subscribed to my channel. So don't bet with that guy. I don't know why I have these on. There's some music playing. Oh, because my video game. Y'all can't believe Tony Tell It Like It Is. I don't really know what he's talking about. Well, like I said, we both had two, we were both wrong. So only thing about it is I didn't go to him saying, hey, Houston is going to be in the finals. He came to me and said, hey, Cleveland's not going to be in the final. I was like, all right, bro. So he lost. Like, you sure about that, big dog? You gonna get trounced. Talking crazy. Oh, are we going there, Brooks? Oh, Brooks. Brooks, you know how people, how you see somebody up telling jokes and they're doing real good, and then all of a sudden they tell a joke that nobody understands. That's what gematria is on this channel. Like you're talking all these good ratings and good stuff, and everybody's with you, and then you throw gematria out there. Everybody's like, it's just not a gematria channel. Yeah, that's what happens. You lose people. He said it has something to do with the year of the firefly and the year of, I think it was one was the year of the firefly, and the other one was the year of the palliated woodpecker. And then I think a spider monkey was thrown in there somewhere. Then you had one that was the year of the marsupial. And I think there was another year of the, there was another year and there wasn't there. It was like the year of the dung beetle. That's what it was. He's like, it's the year of the dung beetle. Therefore, LeBron James will not go to the. It's like, wait, what happened? During the year of the dung beetle. Wait, what happened? Are you sure? During the year of the dung beetle, there was a man named Marcus Aurelius. I don't get into all that gematria stuff because I don't have to. And it seems very far out to me. Like super far out. Like I'm not going there far out. So I don't do it. Yeah, I'm not doing gematria. Don't forget, Brooks. It's Gary the. What? You would have 1,000. Yeah. That's a good question. How does Vegas work? Because I am not aware. How does Vegas work? How does Vegas work? How does Vegas work? Oh, bro, you so lost this game. I write a song for you. You write a song for me. We write a song for love. For love. All right. Just had to bust out with that Earth, Wind, and Fire. Was that Earth, Wind, and Fire? I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes you just bust out with Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's just a habit. We write a song, we write a song, we write a song. Bop, 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 bop. I write a song of love to you. Like that? I know you guys like that. That's how you write a song of love. What we call in the group, they got gematria, numerology. Boys is GG33. Who are we? Who are we? Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm going to let Des take that. I'm going to let Des decide who we are. She's probably the most ed person in here anyway. So Des, what is our group called? Give us a group chat name, Des. When is game one start, by the way? Because I have no idea. For all of us, yeah. We have to have a shtick. Like some people have gematria, some people have GG33. Who are we? Maybe we'll all get t-shirts. Hey, there are people who sell their t-shirts. Oh, Thursday night. So who are we, Des? See if she comes up with some didactic name that she's probably going to say something that spurs some intellect. We are the... Hey, was searching through my bedroom. She's thinking, so we gotta give her time. The anointed pickers. Ooh, I almost like that. Actually, I do like that. The anointed pickers. All right, I'm gonna let Des. This is Des's floor. So she is my executive creator. So there it is. Des is the executive creator. Des, take your time. You can come up with it another day. But Des is the executive creator, so all questions go towards Des on. You guys have an issue with a title or something, then you need to talk to Des. He's the executive creator. And that's a fact check. in marketing. And that's a fact check. I really want to know what she's going to come up with. It's going to be all good. I'll be like, yeah, yeah, yes. Get some publishing going on because I'm that type of guy. Pull around, get publishing, girl. Put us back together, huh? Don't you forget about me when you walk on by. Mm-hmm. Can you walk away? Major injury for which team? Oh man, we already know who's going to get the injury, bro. In order for this thing to work, a major injury has to be made by Steph Curry's squad. Has to be. Get away. You go la, 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 la. I love Pizza Hut. You love Pizza Hut? Might have that for my cheat this week. I love Pizza Hut. Yeah, I'm a fan of Pizza Hut too. Well, I used to be, not so much anymore. Because some of the things I've been eating have been really messing with me. It's like, man, I can't eat margarine anymore. It's like, dang, my whole body is doing the thing. These crazy chest pains. So no more of that delicious country crock I used to eat. You know, Q-tips. Like I had a serious dizzy spell the other day. I was like, man, why did I get so dizzy? Because I've been using Q-tips. Messed up my inner ear. Made me real dizzy. Like, shoot, can't do that anymore. I'm telling you, people, it's getting bad in here. It's like, wait a minute, you can't do that either? Nope. Not a lot. You can't use it all the time. Oh, you sure can't. Don't mess with you. When you walk away. There's some things for you youngsters out there. Some things you gotta leave alone. You guys want to hear about my crazy dream? You guys are going to be like, okay, you are crazy. You know what happened to me last night? When you see the, no, I didn't. Oh no, what was the name? I missed it. Did I miss the name? Undefeated. Yeah. 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 The undefeated. Only thing about it is when we do get defeated, it's kind of be like, wait, what? So no pressure there to stay undefeated at all. But I like it. The undefeated. Let's see if you guys are riding with me. Let's see if they're going to ride with us the undefeated. And next on the undefeated Desiree is our executive creator. And we're going to start having some undefeated t-shirts and things along that line. Oh, nobody can do. Oh, the undefeated soul. Kind of like that. The undefeated soul. Cool. Undefeated soul. Undefeated soul. I kind of like the undefeated soul. I'm not digging that. No undefeated soul. Tell your mama I said I like the undefeated soul. Tell your mama that I said. Nope. 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 And nope. And nope. And nope. Nope. Ooh, yeah, girl. But I love you. But I love you, baby. Love you, baby. Oh, he got hit with the tank micro. Oh boy, he ain't know what to do with himself with the tank micro. Oh my goodness, it's too much for that man. Boy, you got hit with the tank micro. Oh, 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 oh. Oh boy, that was just too much goodness for you. Oh yeah, come on, get some. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get them. Don't be Shannon Sharp. Babe, I'm leaving. I won't be back again. Time is growing near. I'll be lonely without you. I'll need your love. See me through. You know it's you, babe. Whenever I get weary at night. You know it's you, babe. Giving me the courage and the strength I need. Please believe that it's you. That's a good song. Babe, I love you. Yeah, you weren't going to beat me, guy. Return the game. You got your butt kicked. All right, let's see what my peoples are saying. Well, can you rock it like this? Heart is in your hands. I'll be missing you. Who's corny? Oh, I don't call my girl corny, Brooks. Don't make her feel. Oh, Brooks. All right. Don't make her feel bad, Brooks. Don't be making folk feel bad, Brooks. That's not good, man. That's not good, bro. You know how hard it is to come up with a good name that sticks? Come on, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Tone, you see the name? The name was Undefeated. I did like the name. Undefeated. Undefeated. Undefeated souls. Undefeated souls? No. Nobody can defeat the soul? I'm putting it on my Twitter. Put it on your Twitter. No. I like it. Man, we gotta come correct. Those numerology guys are tough, man. They get Those are the number guys that has been correct. They're not all correct, man. Depends on what they use. Zachary Hubbard is not the best. I was looking for his page, can't find it. That's because he took his page down. He has people pay him for his predictions. He stopped doing it. Working on baseball and football. We do. I've been mentioning it, but nobody really has any comments about football because we're in the finals. So it's coming. Yeah, he blogged now. Yeah, he's a blogger now, which I'm going to switch over to, but I'm still going to have this channel. It's Zachary, or I think it's Zachary. CH, I think. Prediction, Bill Russell will pass away. Zachary, yeah, has passed away. Oh my God, wow. I don't want to do predictions like that. That's crazy. Okay, undefeated souls. I like it. That's who we are, undefeated souls. Boom. Yeah. Well, predictions. He has people pay him for predictions. People make money off predictions. You don't have to pay to go onto the page. You pay for the predictions. So I think it's like an excerpt, which is, I understand that 100% if you're good at predictions. Because some people really want to know. So they'll be like, But as far as games, that's the only way I'm going to do it. Like I said, I'll have this channel. We'll talk about stuff. But the prediction stuff, I'm going to have a little... But I plan on working on it, though. I'm not just going to be throwing stuff out there. Because it's valuable. People make money off you. I'm like, I can't get $5 holler. I'm trying to get a ham sandwich off of it. Predictions. They do fantasy football. Oh. I'm trying to get a ham sandwich. I can't get a ham sandwich. Man, you ain't going to... I can't get a hand. Damn it, W. Man, y'all gonna do me like that. Can't get a hand from it. Like it's wrong. You know it's you, babe. Whenever I get worried and had enough. Well, okay, I need to write this down. Undefeated souls. So that way they just can't say, oh, you lost, you're defeated. No, our souls are not defeated. We don't care about the game. Our souls aren't defeated. Smart guy. Smart person. Give me the courage, strength I need. That is true. Babe, I also realized that most of you don't know the songs that I'm singing. You can't have a sing-along if nobody knows what you're singing. Nobody knows what it's like to be the sad man. Nobody knows the songs that I'm singing. I mean, like, nobody knows them. It's crazy. Because if I was like, hey, won't you play another somebody done somebody wrong song? Make me feel at home. Because I miss my baby. Because I miss my baby. Nobody knows that song. Nobody knows that song. I'm alone on that. What about, oh, tie your yellow ribbon round the old oak tree if you still want. Nobody knows that song. I don't know why, but nobody knows the songs I'm singing. Oh well. It's okay. I'm alone on that one. I'm used to that. Nobody knows the song that you're singing. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No, nobody? Yeah, okay. But I was gonna get something out of that, but baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. No, nobody. Any kind of fool could see there was something and everything about you. No, nobody. I was wrong, and I just can't live. No. Oh, man, I get somebody on that one. No. What are you gonna do? It's a long shot. I know the songs. Later, Ward. Is Ward leaving? Who left? Who left? Somebody left. Oh, you lost a lot of money last night? I lost too. Like I lost money too. I didn't lose deep, but I lost. I definitely lost money last night. Blank, 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 blank. Oh, you lost sleep. I'm sorry. Well, I lost money last night. I don't usually lose. Yo, I lost some sleep last night. I had some crazy stuff happen to me last night. I was like, wait, what? That's crazy. Brooks left. You know what I realized? You guys just like to chat. It's like a cool place. Isn't this like a cool place to be? Just come and chat it up. And we're all lonely. You lonely? Yeah. Let's go to Tones and chat. That's cool. Hey, you going to Tones tonight? Let's go to Tones tonight. What's Tone doing? He's chatting. Let's go chat. Go into the chat room. Go into the chat room. Go into the chat room. I'm going to the chat room. Going through the chat room. Bow. Yeah. Going to talk about my feelings in the chat room. I'm going to talk about nothing at all in the chat room. I'm going to talk about some basketball in the chat room. Going through the chat room. Heck yeah, B Ward. That's why you're always welcome here, man. Guys, come on and chat it up. I want to chat it up. The only thing that's missing, you know what's missing here? It's food. It's like some good food. Some real good food, man. Chat room food. Ooh, wouldn't that be a heck of an app if somebody had chat room food? Oh my God, you'd be a millionaire instantly. Good idea, isn't it? Huh. What if somebody came up with that? Des, you should come up with that. You're smart. You should come up with chat room food. Oh, you know it's about to happen, buddy. You better beat it. Oh, no, you're not about to do that. You made that up. You're about to try to rush me on some old okie doke. We don't do the okie doke here, fam. No, we do not. Going to the chat room. Okay, guys. Going to bed in a bit. All right. Good night, Des. Good night. She'll be back. Okay, guys. Going to bed. I'm sleepy. She'll be back. Why? Because I know the longer I stay on, the more propensity, here's a $10 word for you, that Des will come back. Because we're all the same. She'll come back. It'd be like I was sleepy and then I wasn't. It'd be like, Des, it's okay. We're all in the same boat, Des. We are all in the same yellow submarine. We get it. It just is what it is. Yeah. What do you say? What do you say? What do you do? Come on back when you feel like this. Come on in. Come on in. Where is the hot action? Where is the hot action? There's probably nobody on right now, but I don't give a ding dong dang. Because nobody knows what it's like to be the sad. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Must be a special lady and a very exciting girl. Gotta be a special lady, 'cause you got me sitting on top of the world, sitting on top of the world. So what could you say about Tom? You wild, bro. You know I tell the truth, bro. We all the same type people, man. We just a bunch of we all lonely, man. We all lonely. See, I'm just not afraid to admit it because I have nothing to lose by saying that I'm lonely. Somehow I knew it would be you. Oh, it's only been up on the shine. And all of a sudden it keeps up from behind. Pop up the reason in my mind. Must be a special lady. Oh, a very exciting girl. So exciting for a lady. Gotta be a special lady. 'Cause you got me sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Oh, all of a sudden it's different from behind. Pop up the reason in my mind. Gotta be a special lady. Oh, and I'm very excited. So exciting. Oh, no, you ain't acting like you trying to play hard or something. Oh, all of a sudden it keep up from behind. There's some of these guys. Gotta be a special lady. Because you got me sitting on top of the world. Good night, Des. Come on back later if you're up. Tone, do you know how to sample a song for a beat? A little bit. All right, I'm about to eat. Okay. And finish my laundry. See? There you go. Finishing the laundry. Afterward, deuces, Tone, and chat. Deuces, bro. I know how to sample a little bit using GarageBand. So exciting. A little bit. I ain't the greatest at it. I don't usually do it. Hold up, I'm ready. Oh, pick up from time. Up, the people. Yeah. Why this isn't scrolling up every time. Bye. Just gonna sit right here because I think Des might come back. She'll see if I'm on and then she'll go. Hey, Toad. Couldn't sleep. There's 4 people on, nobody's talking. So you guys are just watching me play my video games. You guys want to talk about something? Even though I don't mind you watching me play my video games. But you can't see the video game. You know, I think there's just 4 people on, and I think you guys are just doing stuff. And then every now and then you'll come back just to see what the chat's doing. That's what I think was going on. You see if I'm doing something like breakdancing. I used to be a breakdancer back in the day. I know because I look portly. None of you believe that, but it's true. Many moons ago, I was a breakdancer. And I was not bad at it. You know what I couldn't do? I couldn't head spin, man. This wasn't my thing. I couldn't head spin. I couldn't windmills when I couldn't do it. So how many of you guys out there have significant others? You're married, you got a boyfriend, you got a girlfriend. What you got? Who out there is on lockdown? Which one of you guys is on lockdown? About to get married, you're engaged, you're sworn to somebody for the rest of your life. What is it? You got a ball and chain? How many of you guys got a ball and chain? Some woman, some man, they won't let you go unless the court system says so. Isn't that something? Okay, I'll just let you guys stare at my flat top here. You think Michael Jordan is thinking about who's the GOAT? You think Michael Jordan cares? You think he's going, well, no, I've always been the GOAT, and that's just the way it's going to be. I don't think Michael Jordan gives a flying fig Newton. Who's the GOAT? He's like, I don't care about that. That'll be y'all. I don't care about being the GOAT. I got my money. I got my empire. That's true, he does have an empire. Mike does have an empire. Oh, Michael got money. A lot of it. All that money you got, brother. You ever see his gym in his house? In one of his houses? It was huge. The Rock has a nice gym too. I tell you who had a nice gym is Will to the Smith. Will had a nice gym. It was on a bus. Will Smith's gym was on a bus. It was just ridiculous. Who wanted it? No pump. Will Smith's gym was on a bus. Oh, your gym is on a bus, dog. He used to have these big 2 tour buses that would come and just park and smoke up everything. It's like, can you get your smoking bus out of here? It's smoking up the area. All the people in New York were complaining because he had this big old gaudy bus that he would just. It's like, dude, can you cut it out with the bus? We would appreciate it. We would appreciate it if you would get rid of the bus. He had a gym he has a double-decker bus. Will Smith has a double-decker bus that has another deck built into it and it lifts up. That's craziness. That's just pure. It's just unnecessary. It's like, well, we know you're rich, but that right there, that's unnecessary. Some people are rich, and they're like, I'm about to show you how rich I am. Then they want to show you how rich they are. They really want to show you how rich they are? Yeah, go kill this guy. You really need to be that rich? I'm richer than you. Everybody knows you're rich, Will. You have to do that, though. Well, that's so unnecessary. He's Will Smith, and you're not. See, that's what happens. I'm Will Smith. You're not. I have more money than you. You go to watch my movies. Therefore, that's the way it is. How it is, people. How rich do you want to be? That's the real question. How rich do you want to be? Got you. Yeah. How rich do you want to be? It's not getting out there. I gotta be honest. I don't want to be rich. Let me tell you guys why I don't want to be rich. Because being rich is almost a hassle. It is. People have this expectancy of I don't know, it's kind of, it's almost foul about you if you're rich. And then if you're like rich and you don't give people money, they're like, oh, you're a terrible person. You're a, they think you're some type of, I don't know. It's like you have to give people money now. I don't have to give you anything. No way. Everything is scrutinized now. It's just, I don't know. I just don't want to be a rich guy. Other than that, I wouldn't mind having about I wouldn't mind having about $250,000 in the bank, though. That would be so cool. Wouldn't that be cool? To have all that money in the bank. Money in the bank. That's pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool, though. That'd be pretty cool. Shorty, what you think? That'd be pretty cool to have that much money. Would it be cool? That'd be pretty cool. Just in the bank. Not necessarily you make that. You just have it. Just in case. About 250, 260, sitting in the bank. Just sitting there looking around, making some extra dinero. That'd be lovely. You'd be like, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Making a little extra dinero. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I wouldn't do, though, here's what I don't think I'll do. People are like, you should invest your money and yickety yak, schmackety yick. I'm like, nah. Like, nah. No, because you can invest your money and then you're on American greed. Those guys, man, they play with your money and, oh, look at this guy. He's ambitious. Okay, since it's like that. Those guys, they play with your money, and it's just not cool. It's not cool what they do. It's not cool. I don't appreciate it one bit. He just wiped them out. Yeah, now what, huh? I'm just saying. Next thing you know, you're on American Greed. Somebody done took your money. Okay, Pat, talk to you later. Hey, Jones. I got to go too. I'm about to read your comment. He said, yo, I think he said Warriors or Cavs. I'm going to go with Cavs. And you watched my last video. You said I talk a lot about women. To be honest, I don't, or something. Okay. I think you're curious about women, and we all are. But I don't fault you for that. But when you come on talking crazy, then I'm like, we can't have that. One of these days, we'll have a perennial advisory discussion so you can get it all out. All right. And any woman that joins in, she's going to know what we're talking about as long as you're being respectful. I didn't say you weren't mature. I said you weren't being respectful. There's a difference. I still got calves. Respectful. Gotta be respectful, bro. That's all I was saying. My God, this is so loud. I don't think it's going to be a sweep. I don't think it's going to be a sweep. I can't see them sweeping them, bro. No sweep. But I can see the Cavs getting beaten 4 or excuse me, 5 again. They're not careful. Depends on what the NBA does. Do not stick these deep into your inner ear. It's dangerous. Don't do it. Just clean around the outside of the ear, just a little bit on the inside, but don't go down to your pantamic membrane. In other words, your eardrum. Because if you do, you're going to start getting dizzy spells. And that can really do you some. Don't touch the eardrum with these when you clean your ear. And don't do it to your kids either. Yeah, well, KD is gonna get I'm just not giving him the ring until he earns it. I ain't giving it to him until he earns it. All right, guys, I gotta go.